Hey gang, Ron Callis here with One Firefly. I am in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I am at Hi-Fi Sales. Those of you that watched my Facebook Live last week, you saw me interviewing Dave Gilbert. He's a co-owner of Hi-Fi Sales. So I'm here in Philadelphia, or I'm actually attending meetings in Philadelphia. I hopped over to Cherry Hill so that I could give you guys a behind-the-scenes tour of his facility, and we're gonna show you what the outside of the store looks like. There you can see the sign. You can see the big. I'm gonna jump on the there you can see the outside of the store. He's on this pretty busy highway here. Right around here, we have a lighting showroom right across the street. You can tell me tons of traffic from there. All this parking is right here. And say hi to Dave. And just not the microphone, but I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to meet. Actually, you know what? I had it right to begin with. There we go. Let's see. I know I got Dave. Where's Dave? Is he over here? Is he behind the bush? No. Where is he? There he is. Whoa. Oh my gosh. How you?
Here from Florida.
I know. What's up, my man?
Hey, good to see you. Welcome to the Philly area, Cherry Hill in particular.
It's my first time in Cherry Hill.
This is a lot of times the first time people come here is the first time in Cherry Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It was.
welcome.
Well, very nice. Well, do you?
Out back. Welcome to Hi-Fi Sales, and hello everybody out there in Facebook land.
Hey, Kendall just joined.
Hi, Kendall.
Hey, Kendall. How are you? All right, Dave. Do you mind giving my audience a little tour of your beautiful? Hey, Kendall just said, "Hey, Dave." Do you mind giving our audience a tour of your beautiful facility?
Love to.
Call it the nickel tour. I know your times.
Well, I know you're sure on time too. So when you come into our store, you get a chance to see.
System Design and Integration just said, "What's up, Dave?"
Hey.
Peace, brother.
Our mini theater, which is undergoing a slight change with a new.
I see some wires hanging out up there.
Some wires. Usually you don't see wires.
Sean Sturmer just says, "Hey, Dave."
Hey, what's up, buddy? We'll show some URC in a minute.
All right, I'm gonna flip this down. So apologize.
There you go.
Sorry for the audio, guys. You should hear Dave a little bit better now. All right, I'm following you.
So we have some motorized furniture that we got into doing, which is really cool stuff. And
Now, do clients generally play with that and do that themselves, or is this usually driven by a salesperson?
usually a salesperson will do it, and we'll show them, and then handle the remote. Of course, everybody likes things that move.
Yeah, that's always fun.
And an area that we're getting slightly redone. Part of it's completed. Outdoor living. Everybody knows how hot outdoor living is in the residential market these days. So we just did a whole area with a landscaper that we partnered with, and so we're showing. Coastal.
So this area is new, or the content?
The pergola was there. Everything else was done with a local landscaper who does a lot of the higher-end residences in this area. And
so he partnered, so he helped out with the furniture and some of the other amenities here?
Landscaper did the work. EP Henry provided all the product, and we're representing Coastal Source lighting and audio in this area. So
cool. So these are Coastal Source speakers here.
Awesome stuff. And then we partner with Barlow Tyree, which does outdoor furniture. Beautiful stuff here.
Okay, cool.
Back into but our main showroom that we call the main line, kind of old school audio showroom where we've got speakers on one side.
Now, can you select, the folks here listening, select different speakers to listen to?
Right on that wall is our speaker and receiver selector. Those kind of our matrix switcher.
Oh, okay. Audio Authority, matrix switcher. Okay, so you can dial. That's neat. So can you connect different sources here and then drive those through different speakers?
Yep. Any receiver, any source to any speaker. Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
Any speaker.
Now this sucker right here does not look new. Is this new?
You are so observant.
That might have been sitting on the shelf for a little while.
Well, we are legacy audio guys. Company's been in business for over 35, 36 years. So we kind of get sentimental when we see some older stuff that people either don't want anymore.
Were they going to discard that?
No, I think this was something that we actually took in on a trade just because it's got some value and it's nice to look at.
Yeah, that's a classic. What year is that probably from?
That's probably from the late 70s.
Late 70s.
Yeah. I mean, you look at something like this and it's got character, it's got meters, it's got color, and then you look at these things and we try to get to the manufacturers into their head, make it look different. When I stand 5 feet back, all this stuff looks the same. And you stand 5 feet back from this stuff, you know it's something different and you know what it is.
Yeah.
So this stuff all sounds great. It just needs to be animated more.
It's not sexy enough.
Nah, not enough.
That's pretty cool. So what type of speakers do you sell here, Dave?
We're primarily
Taylor, by the way, says very cool.
Oh, cool.
You love the old 70s stuff.
Oh, we love the old stuff. Primarily, we are a Paradigm and Bowers and Wilkins dealer, and we've also got a lot of traction recently with SVS. Not only their subwoofers, but their speakers as well. This is one of the SVS Prime bookshelf.
I didn't even know. I thought they only did subwoofers.
No, they do some really. You'll see our main theater in a minute. That's actually a full SVS theater.
Okay. Cool.
So
what do you call this room?
I call it the main demo room.
Okay.
Main demo room. There's Nick.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Nick?
What do you want to buy today?
What are you selling?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you
Meet me
want.
at the back door. You got cash?
I do. I have a suitcase full of it.
All right. Nick, our junior partner and top salesperson here at Hi-Fi Sales. This is our design sales team over here on the right. You will.
Hey, Dave, we need to give Sean a quick thank you very much. He just shared this live stream.
Oh, thank you, Sean.
With his audience. So.
Well, we will make sure that we share some URC love as we're going back to our theater, which is controlled by Total Control.
URC, baby. All right, cool. Is this where all the business?
This is our, as you can see, system design.
The system design offices. Very cool.
Got somebody out.
What is this thing?
This is, and you'll see it in a little bit, VPI turntable. VPI turntables are made in Cliffwood, New Jersey, United States of America.
Wow, American-made turntables.
Look at that, made in USA.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome turntable.
Where are most turntables made? Is that rare to be a USA-made turntable?
Yes. Most are either made, a lot of them are made in Germany, some in Eastern Europe, and then China.
Okay. Our turntables is vinyl back?
Vinyl's way back. Oh, I forgot. We're a Techniques dealer, and we have the Techniques SL1200, which is made in Japan.
Oh, very cool.
So people get excited about that.
I think you got a model of me here. My wife says my head's full of rocks all the time.
Yeah, my wife says that too.
That's
A Japanese word would be Ishi no Atama, head of rocks.
Ishi no Akama.
Atama.
Optima.
Atama. Say hello to Woody. Woody looks a little bit crooked here. I don't know what's going on, but one of our clients represented an artist who was from Philadelphia, or is from Philadelphia, and does some interesting artwork.
Wow, that's cool.
The Rialto Theater.
Oh, look at that.
Recently done up with all SVS subwoofers. Some of you guys may never have seen what the new PB16 Ultra looks like from SVS subwoofers. There's a cutaway of it.
Look at that thing. That's some serious hardware there.
That is some serious hardware. Look at that magnet. Bam!
That sucker is huge.
Of course, this
Who's
is
your SVS rep? Who calls on you for SVS?
SVS Direct. So it's Ken Cadis, who I've known for a very long time, and the president of SVS is Gary Jacobian, who was in this type of business before he went and did other things, and then went to SVS. And
So he gets it.
he gets it. That's why when Gary comes here, he loves coming here because he gets the way we do things here.
That's so cool.
Shout out to
That thing
SVS.
looks heavy. How heavy is that thing?
I think it's like 160 pounds. I can't even lift it up.
160-pound speaker, guys.
It's crazy. Well, while you're over on this side,
All right.
this is our Sony room. See that? Big Sony room.
Oh,
We're a CIS Diamond dealer. Thank you, Sony.
thank you, Sony. There we go.
So we show only in this room is only Sony, and we have a 75-inch Z9D. We have a 65 here. Sony receiver, and SVS speakers. This is a motorized lift, but we sold the TV out of there, so we got to get another one.
It's the nature of the beast, right? You're going to sell stuff. Cool artwork over there.
Yeah, this was originally a Pioneer Elite room, if you couldn't tell.
Is that Pioneer Elite artwork?
Yes, it is.
I'm sure there's some people out there watching that
If any dealers watching, you will recognize that.
and recognize the artwork.
Yes, you will. This is our main theater, the Rialto Theater that was just redone and rededicated to Hi-Fi Sales and SVS Ultra Home Theater experience. And it's all controlled by, can you see that there?
Look at that.
What is that? See? URC.
URC.
1080, TRC 1080. This theater is controlled using URC Total Control. A little bit dark in here. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, the lighting's probably not gonna
Take care of that for you, Ron.
Oh, listen to it, guys. What you can't hear. All right, so there are speakers in the ceiling. There are speakers everywhere in this room. And there's a demo called Rainstorm with Dolby Atmos. And I'm not going to lie, it sounds pretty amazing in here. I don't know how well the speaker, I'll shut up so the speaker will.
That's the end of it.
Oh, that's the end of the demo.
Rainstorm.
Is this going to cycle through different demos?
Yeah, different demos we're showing. This is an Atmos demo disc. This room has two PB16 Ultras, and I know of no other showroom. Now, somebody's personal home may have it, but there's no other showroom in the world that's done in an SVS Ultra theater with two
What do those retail? What's one?
PB16s. What are they? $22.99, $23.99.
Okay.
So we have two PB16 Ultras. The Ultra Center. We've got the Ultra Towers, Ultra Elevations. Oh no, these are the prime elevation speakers to the ceiling.
If anyone is out there watching and doesn't know what Dolby Atmos is, what is Dolby Atmos?
It's 3D TV, but 3D sound. So I can actually make a sound appear right here, instead of where that speaker is, or that speaker is, or that speaker is. Combined with all these speakers, I can make that sound right here. So when you're watching 3D and you see that thing coming at you, same thing with the sound. We can make that sound come at you. We can hover it right over here. We can hover it over there. We can make the sound like rain, like it's coming from above you and falling down towards your feet or the ground. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's amazing.
So this is our...
Do clients ever just come in here and not want to leave?
Yeah. Yeah, we've had to kick them out.
Yeah, the store's closing, Bob. Get out.
And then, let me show you the rack of gear that's running our theater. Nothing super high end here. We're just showing people that you can do a really nice theater with really good value SVS product in the speakers. A Sony 5000 ES receiver. We use this Class A amp to power one pair of speakers. I think this is doing the front speakers. Then our URC Total Control gear that's making this all work. Brand new Sony 4K ES Blu-ray player, which we've been waiting forever for. Okay. Like I said, all with URC. Remote. It's for you, Sean. And URC.
Hey, Dave.
It's Mike. We're doing Facebook Live.
Hi, this is Tom. Hi, guys.
Hey, Tom. Here's one of our customers.
Hey, potential customer. This room's too much nice stuff for me.
So we're just showing some more VPI turntables in here.
That is gorgeous. Is this that same brand that's made here in New Jersey?
Yep.
Man, it looks like a precision instrument.
Well, wait until we see. I'll show you this one here.
Wow.
So this is their top end piece.
What is retail on something like this?
Depending on the arm that you put on it. Right now, you can see this one has 2 arms. I think this is probably 40,000.
40,000. There's a luxury car, folks, right here. And you can change these out, and that dictates price of the overall thing?
You can. This is a carbon fiber arm. But you can have 3 tone arms on here. One maybe that you like the sound of the cartridge for rock, one you like for classical, maybe one that would go here with a mono cartridge for your mono collection.
I see. So the arm sits on this thing.
The arm is mounted right to this post.
I see.
So
and they're different weight or mass characteristics of this that would
all these are the same. What would be the difference would be you can see there's a different weight on this one, a different weight there. These are the same tone arm.
I see, and that will dictate how hard the needle will touch onto the vinyl.
That's how you adjust. See, I can tell how young you are, Ron.
I've never used one of these. I've heard it's back though, so sorry, audience, for my ignorance.
So people come in here and they love seeing audio. They love seeing just the ability and the experience of listening and not doing it as a second or third thing while they're doing something else, but just a primary activity of listening.
Come into this room and jam out.
And grab a beer out of the refrigerator out there and sit in here and listen.
Come one with you.
So we've got some Bowers and Wilkins Diamond Series D3s. D3s or D2s? These are actually, most people wouldn't have ever seen a Bryson speaker, but these are Bryson speakers, and this is all done power-wise with Bryson. So we're using Bryson monoblocks, 1,000 watts a channel. Wow. And headphones are real big these days, so we show a number of different brands of headphones and headphone amplifiers and DACs.
Now, if someone, say, can't afford a full set of this stuff, but they want the hi-fi experience, is this the way to do it?
This would be the second best way to do it, although surprisingly enough, younger people, and I'm talking like college students like that, they might have it along with their books and their laptop or their iPad or whatever in their backpack, 1 or 2 pairs of these high-end headphones. They have realized that the experience of listening to music is much better than the earbuds that come with your phone, or the ones you get at the checkout at the supermarket.
Wow, that is cool and cool looking.
Yeah, it's very cool looking. Nothing's not on, but I think it is on. It's just not got any power. I know the signal going through that end.
Dave,
this is where our clients come in.
That's where the magic happens. That's where the plans are rolled out and the deals are done.
Oh, look at that.
Man, what is that?
Who did that?
Who did that amazing piece of literature?
This was a collaboration of things inside my head and how they were actually put onto paper and printed beautifully by one Firefly.
Hey, cool.
This is what we call our trifold. And
nice.
leave behind with either our interior designers, architects, builders, our clients when either they come here or we go visit them. Of course, the tour wouldn't be complete without our... we don't have too much beer left. Pennsylvania beer, Yingling.
Oh, I love some Yingling.
Yes.
I just had a beer aficionado. Aaron just joined. I know Aaron recognizes a good beer. Right, Aaron?
So that's you can have a beer in the Hi-Fi Sales mug. That way it looks like you're having coffee and you're enjoying your beer.
Nice.
So I think we saw most of Hi-Fi Sales, Ron. Kind of the operations aspect is upstairs on the second floor where I hide, and behind the wall there is our warehouse.
Awesome. Well, let's walk back to the front and we'll wrap up.
Oh, I have to show you one more cool thing.
Yes. Vanessa just jumped in. She said she had really enjoyed the tour, Dave.
Thanks, Vanessa. We'll give you the tour when you come up here. And so our recently completed but almost programmed, and not completely programmed yet, Lutron display.
Oh, we have something. Oh, that is so cool. Look at that. Lutron Design Center. Now, you're pretty close to Lutron Corporate, right?
Yeah, Lutron Corporate's in Coopersburg, in Pennsylvania, so probably an hour and 10 minutes from here.
Hour and 10 minutes.
So we designed this with an architect buddy and had it built by one of the cabinet makers that we work with.
That is cool. So the clients are going to be able to come in and demonstrate the Decora plates. There you go.
You can work it by...
Yeah, it's probably not programmed yet, right?
It's programmed.
It is?
Yeah. Oh, low battery. I guess somebody unplugged it.
Uh-oh. All right, so we got shade demos. We got all these various keypads, thermostats, and whatnot. Now, Dave, oh, there we go. Shades are dropping. So how long is this installation? I guess you're just getting it up and running.
We're finalizing it. We had to wait for a few pieces to get done and programmed. So it should be completed probably within the next week or so.
Now, there's a universal remote lighting by Lutron. I haven't seen that before. Is that an older demonstration piece, or is that... What is that?
Well, this is an older piece. We were just using this to test out this socket here to see that it's actually being controlled by Lutron system. But we can use URC to control Lutron.
Okay. Cool.
If the customer wants to do that.
Dave, you have been very generous with your time, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the visit, Ron. See y'all.
Flip the camera around. And folks, this has been Ron with One Firefly here at Hi-Fi Sales. I know you can see the logo right here in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. These guys are great clients of ours. Hey, look at Dave photobombing. And they're members of the Bravus Group, which we really enjoy supporting at One Firefly, also members of ProSource, and we enjoy being a member of that group. So there's a lot of synergies between our firm and Dave and Hi-Fi sales team. And I hope you guys enjoyed the tour, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.